I'm sick of this. I want my props.
Baby, I think you should read this one.
You know what? I can let the world know Santa Claus is black.
It was the night before Christmas and all through the house Santa was chillin', about to step out. Skip through my mail and guess what I see? A letter from a girl that was mad at me. Dear Santa, stop it. Yo, I'm supposed to believe, but I'm supposed to believe with no gifts I receive. You never visit my crib, not now, not never. Whatever, you never visit my crib, not now. I heard another rumor, the Santa Claus was black. Can you please tell me, is there any truth to that? So I loaded up my reindeer and fired up my sleigh and said, come on, motherfucker. It's Christmas Day, so I started doing rounds all through the town. All the kids stayed up as the sun went down. Christmas carols and the Santa sleigh bells and handmade toys made by Mexican ales. Santa Claus ain't just coming to town, he's running this town, but damn, that was the wrong chimney to go down. With my ho-ho-hos and the reindeers tossing keys to him, son, and told him, wait right here. I was delivering a gift for this little kid outside. In the whip was two pigs who busted in and said, stand up, put your hand up. Yo, I'm Santa. No, you ain't nothing but a gangster.
Look who it is.
What? What are you doing up there?
I'm delivering gifts, man.
Got a gift for you right here,
Burglary.
It's Christmas,
You're familiar
man.
with burglary, my friend.
Ho, ho, ho!
Why don't you get up against the car there,
I want to see some ID right now.
The season to be jolly. La 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 la.
Come on, give me this back car. What I do? Yeah, what you do?
La 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 la.
I'm Santa Claus, man. Hold on. This the season to be jolly. Get it over there.
La 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 la. It's the night before Christmas and all through the town. Nobody's getting presents cause Santa went down. I tried to show the world, but no one believed me. I show up at your crib, and this is how you see me. All I see on TV is that same white trick. A white man trying to play a black Saint Nick. I'm not an angry man, I'm as chill as a joint. But even Santa Claus got his breaking point.
Free Santa now! Free Santa now!
You know I keep it real, I can't leave Christmas like that. I never leave a child's empty wishes like that. It's a white man's world, but Mrs. I'm black. Could you please be my one and only witness to that? Hey! You stupid! You've been tricked! I'm black! Yes, yes!
Merry kiss my ass!
All right, where's the boombox? Are you? You got a sizzle.
All right, we starting. I hit that hard.
Are you okay? You want some water for real? Oh yeah. Oh. That boombox is dope.
Nope. You don't know nothing about this.
What are you talking about? I used to have a boombox.
But I'm so.
Let me see this thing. It's actually really cool.
That was a
This is dope.
Christmas gift.
From who? Don't worry about it. Look at this. I used to have this thing. I'm telling you, man. I used to make radio tapes on a boombox like this. You could record.
Yo, you don't understand. This is so dope. It's a boombox with Bluetooth and auxiliaries and all type of stuff, and I love it. And I've been walking around with it every day since I got it.
Actually, it's really cool.
This was back in the day. Back in the day, you somebody roll up to your crib.
Hell yeah.
Like this. I wanna love you all over.
I love it.
Over and over. Rub me down.
Yo, you can even plug your phone in. Did you see that?
No, this Bluetooth. I don't even.
No, on the side, there's an auxiliary for a phone.
I'm excited about it. I'm not excited about it.
Can we record a podcast on that?
We can do it. You know what I want to do?
Huh?
This is old school. Bring back memories. What I would like to do is I want to sell those bone boxes, but I want to do a podcast just only on cassette tape.
That's what I want to do. Yeah, and we could have artwork.
Just like white people.
What?
Just stole my idea. I just
whatever, man.
Right out the gate.
I used to make them.
Right out the damn gate. You just did,
dude.
You just did.
What?
You just did what
so
many white people have done over the years.
I knew you were gonna say that.
You listen to an
started
idea.
on that shit.
You listen to an idea, and you're like, "Oh my God, this is so good, so good," and then you go, next thing you know. You like, good golly, Miss Molly. What's the name?
You know what? This is rude.
What's that?
That's racist.
You know,
you're racist.
Well, in this case, I am. I'm going to show. I represent.
You're not wrong.
Good golly, Miss Molly. You just stole my idea.
Okay, well, first of all, when I was a kid, I used to make radio shows.
First of all, happy holidays.
On cassette. How was your Christmas? Cheers.
My Christmas was. I don't really fuck with Christmas. It's too tough.
What do you mean it's tough?
I don't know. I said I don't fuck with Christmas too tough.
Oh, you don't fuck with it? Why? I like Christmas.
Because like when I was younger, and my mom was experimental with so many religions. But the thing that was upsetting to me is that it was all religions that didn't celebrate shit.
What do you mean?
Didn't get gifts.
What religions?
Like one year, we were Jehovah's Witnesses.
They don't do gifts?
Nah, they don't celebrate shit.
Because you have the gift of
Jehovah
Jesus
only celebrate
Christ.
Jehovah's. One year we was Jehovah's. You know what I'm saying? And I was
is this real?
This is, yeah. I'm telling you, my mother was every religion. Not one year, for like 6 or 7 years, we was Muslim.
Really?
Another fucking holiday that you don't get no gifts.
Wait, what do Muslims have a Christmas equivalent?
It's in like summer. It's like summertime.
Okay.
I forget the name of it. That's why you can tell I wasn't a good Muslim.
Yeah, you must not.
Don't we got to research
6
it?
or 7 years, you don't even know what it's called? The Muslim holiday? After 6 years being Muslim?
Was it during Ramadan? It's something that happens in the summer. I remember because
we need our research.
We would celebrate our Muslim Christmas in the summertime, which is fucking stressful as shit.
Why is that? That sounds great. It's like Christmas in July.
Yeah, but you're the only one celebrating, so you don't have nobody to rub it in on.
Yeah.
Did you see my remote control? But every time we got close
control.
Every time we got close to a holiday, my mom would change our religion. So that's why.
What do remote controls have to do with Muslim holidays?
No, what I'm just saying, that was the ultimate gift when I was growing up.
A remote?
A remote control car without the cord.
I thought you meant a remote control like for a TV. Like just a remote.
This is the same woman that don't know what neck is. This is the same woman that thought Black Ice was a male dancer.
First of all.
Yo,
that's fun.
I'm not even talking to you.
That's your stripper name, Black Ice.
I don't want a stripper name. I retire.
I didn't know.
Black Ice, yeah, that's right.
No one knew you were talking about a remote control car. I had a remote control car.
Yeah, but Christmas weren't that good for me.
Yeah.
But it's been a different connection now with Austin.
Yeah. Do you use Santa with him?
Man, I use Santa he respects Santa Claus more than he respects his dad.
That's how it's supposed to be.
The other night, he was just going crazy. I was like, Austin, what are we doing? We can't do this. He's going crazy. I'm like, what are we doing? I was like, you know what? I'm calling Santa, right? This is a true story. Now, they got these apps, right, where you can call Santa like a regular phone call or like a video joint. Last year was just a phone call.
Oh, that's cool.
But now they got the video joint. So they say, okay, we're going to call you in like 10 seconds. So you put your phone down, right, and the phone rings, and then I'm like, oh, it's Santa. Man, my son went from being the biggest asshole in the world to like, where? Look, he was like, where? And this is how I know he's going to be an actor. He's been being a little boy for like the last week, always into something. And when Santa got on that phone, his whole fucking face changed. He was like, he was talking, right? And then Santa was like, so how are you? What's your name? He's like, Austin. like I'm making sure you can hear it. He was like, Austin.
He spelled it out.
Listen, he said Austin so much that Santa Claus was on the next question and he was still saying Austin. And I'm like, I can't believe this little motherfucker is listening to this white dude and believing every goddamn thing. But I'm saying, I'm like, this some bullshit, right? I wanted to say, you know who Santa Claus is? Me and Amazon Prime.
So
That's who the fuck is Santa Claus.
So you want to tell him so bad?
I want to tell him so bad. If he get, like, I don't want to tell him, but I want to tell him. The reason I want to tell him like this, I just want to let him know that Santa Claus can't compete with me. Especially when this motherfucker's only around for 1 day a year. Fuck that.
That's
right?
so like you to be like,
but I didn't do it.
Want to make sure.
I wouldn't do it. But here's the funny part. This is why I know my son's gonna be an actor, because I'm waiting for Santa Claus. If you do a Santa Claus phone call, the question gotta be, so here's the question: have you been naughty or nice? And I'm looking at my son in the face like, let me see how. I was like this. All I want to see what he's gonna say. He said, nice. Yo, he was like, I was like, this little motherfucker lying.
No, he's not.
Yo, yes, he did. Yo, he's lying. He was just being naughty. He was being naughty before the phone even rang.
He has to lie. He wants presents.
I know, but I was like, man, I was so upset about that.
I was mad when I found out Santa was. I don't know how I feel about Santa. Like, I don't want kids, but if I had them, I don't think I would do the Santa thing. Because when I realized that Santa wasn't real, I was mad at my mom for lying to me.
Think about the years that you had before you realized it. You thought Santa Claus was the creepiest old motherfucker. You didn't care as a kid that Santa Claus was it is creepy. In a bathrobe, in a mall in a bathrobe.
Yeah, if you think about it, it is a creepy thing. And you get photos sitting on
your
kid
lap?
sitting on his lap.
Yeah,
like
black people don't do that. We like stand beside his leg. Yo, Donnell, put him down. Put him down.
Aren't you kind of curious?
Yeah. They be like, put him down.
I don't know,
Put him down. He all right. Yeah, he fuck with you, Santa Claus, but put him down.
It's so funny.
Freak-ass Santa Claus motherfucker.
I remember 1 year my mom was single, and 1 year after...
1 year your mom was single?
No, my mom was single.
Lucky you. White people problems.
No.
I remember one year my mom was single.
No, my mom was single.
My mom was single 1 year.
Shut up. My mom was always single.
All that I had parents the whole time.
No, bitch, we were poor.
It wasn't my mother and my father's house.
Shut up. No, we were poor. Well, 1 year, I remember after we knew about Santa, we all woke up one morning and I love sports, and there was a pitching machine. We got a pitching machine.
From Santa Claus?
Yeah, but the thing is, my mom didn't know where it came from. It was in our living room, and she didn't know where it came from.
Well, she wasn't thinking, no, never mind, I don't want to be disrespectful.
No, what?
I don't want to be disrespectful. She was like, well, it could have been Mr. Henry.
No, that's
or could have been Coach Johnson. Like, she don't know. Yo,
that's
she was
true.
trying to get y'all them gifts. That's what you call taking it for the team.
That's for real. My mom didn't know who broke in and
What's
left
your mom's
it.
name? What's your mom's name?
Fran.
Fran. Fran. And I don't even think you fuck with podcasts. I know your daughter, your youngest daughter does. But Fran, I don't know if this is truth or not, but I'm just saying, that year that you were single, if you took one for the team, no, I just want to say, Fran, if you took one for the team, Fran, ain't no disrespect to that, Fran.
Okay.
That's what good mom, these punk ass moms out here, punk ass moms, me tooing people and calling the police. Did you take one for the team? If you did, Fran, thank you.
Yeah, Mom.
And I know some people out there. I'm sorry. I wasn't disrespectful to your mother,
No, it's hilarious.
right?
She doesn't care. I'm not the youngest. I'm the middle, by the way.
I know. Nobody said which one you were.
You said your youngest daughter.
No, because I was talking about this. This is when you don't pay attention. I was referencing when we had the conversation, we were talking about how the show was doing. And you was like, oh, my God, even my younger sister
I can't believe you remembered that. You were listening. We didn't tell them.
I always listen.
The people didn't know.
They didn't know, but you knew.
I'm impressed. You guys, he listened. I told him my sister likes the podcast.
That's not what you said. You was like, they're too young. They don't really listen to a whole podcast, but they like the clips.
They like the clips.
And the clips are assets. In the business, you know what asset is? Asset and move. And I think that's going to be a place where the show lives. But the fact that I was excited about the fact that you said that my sister loves the show.
Yep.
And you said that my sister loves the show. She loves the show, but that she said you should replace the black guy.
Yeah, well, she did not say that.
That's what she said.
She didn't say that.
Friend,
I may have added that.
Kate's sister said you should replace the black guy. And she said, the long act.
Yeah, that's right. That's
But
right.
the fact that they watching or listening anywhere, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, they like it. But anyway, I just thought it was funny because my mom, like, if somebody breaks into your house and takes shit, you get upset. But my mom wasn't even that concerned with who did it. She was just happy someone broke in and left us a present. Like,
That's
she didn't
hilarious.
know it.
Like, we got a gift. I don't give a fuck.
It was a good
as long
gift.
as I have. Yeah, but I don't have no, like, other than, like, right now I'm celebrating it with my son and the excitement he has. I don't really connect with Christmas like that. But I connect with the spirit that people have. You know what I mean? It's like the whole year, you know, people are assholes and people mix it up, but it's almost like, and it's almost forced. You kind of can't wait till to get over. But it's like one time it's like, yo, you can't really be an asshole right now.
It's true, but also, why do Christmas songs make you sad? Because when I hear Christmas music, I get so sad. Like, I can start crying just real fast hearing a Christmas song.
No, Christmas songs for me, and like I said, when we were young, we were Muslim, but my grandmother, they were Baptist, so they believed in Christmas.
Yeah.
They believed in bacon.
Bacon?
Yup.
Baking or
Yeah,
bacon?
Bacon.
Bacon. Like
yeah, like
pig.
bacon, like
Strips.
sizzling bacon.
Sizzle.
Yeah, sizzle. They believed in
going on out
bacon, and they believed in all that stuff that Muslims didn't believe. And I used to be excited. I was excited. The one thing I was excited about was going to my grandmother's house for Christmas, because as many kids as she had, she always had a gift in there for somebody for a kid that was in that house.
That's sweet. I just like that what we learned today is that Baptists believe in bacon.
But what I've learned, and I told my son, I've asked my son, never trust a white man that has a white beard or white hair.
I don't think your son. I don't think anybody.
I'm still at.
I don't think that's a real thing.
Come in here.
Eddie, come.
No, listen.
By description.
No, you don't.
Why are you so mean to Eddie? He saw Eddie. That's the only reason you
The
said
reason
that.
why.
Eddie, come in. I'm glad Eddie's here.
You always glad. Oh, look.
Yeah,
it's
because
like
Eddie's actually.
white savior for a white savior. I'm
oh
so
my
glad
God.
the white man is here.
Why they call you Ashy Larry, because you burn people.
You're the Grinch.
I scratch people.
He's the
I scratch
Grinch.
people up.
He hates
I'm always
Christmas.
going to be that. I'm always going to be. I don't even want to. I
Can
hate to say
Eddie
this.
join?
No, you
No.
see, you're
You can
smart.
have my seat for the next
I
40
want
minutes.
Eddie. I want Eddie.
He wants me adding.
No, I want Eddie to have a very Merry Christmas.
Oh, thank you.
Because I've learned through this year that, like, people that give you the most negative energy,
Here, Eddie, come over.
people that give you the most negative energy, you have to be able to confront them, take their negative energy, and turn it into something positive.
Eddie doesn't
So
give.
it's
I don't have negative energy.
Negative,
He does
negative
not.
face,
I'd keep
negative
you going.
energy,
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be going
negative
on.
face, negative energy, tomato.
Eddie, who would you say, if you had to guess, would be harder to work with?
Donnell Rawlings, whoever you're gonna tell, whatever the choice is. Are you kidding?
See?
It's gotta be Donnell. The only thing I give him credit for is he got you here, and there's another lovely lady sitting on the sofa out there. At least you have pretty women with you.
Eddie,
That's
you know,
about it.
Eddie, I
Thank
have
you.
pretty people around me, Eddie.
No, the problem
You have
is
never seen me, and then people that connect with me, and I'm no disrespect to ugly people out there. You know what I mean? I'll take connection with anybody, but nice,
believe
attractive
you
looking
connect
people
with
like being around me, Eddie. They look at me.
I find that hard to believe because I'm around you too much.
At your age, I'm finding it hard. I'm just so
Whoa,
happy
whoa.
that you even remembered.
Oh my
Remember
God.
what?
That's a sign
Remember that
to remember this story.
when you walk in the
Man,
box?
it's like I'm at the Muppets. And remember the two guys? Yo, who was
mean
the
guys
two guys?
at the
Yeah, like, how do you look like both of them, Eddie? You look like both of them.
Oh my God.
You're so mean to me. I try to treat you so nice. You come in, I go.
Eddie comes
"Mr.
with the
Rawlings,
building."
Can I get you something tonight?
You call him Mr.
Eddie.
Rawlings?
No, I'm
It's
just,
respect.
I'm just trying to
That's
tell
right.
people out there.
Yeah.
They don't know.
Yep.
Are you kidding? He comes in, I go, shit, if I knew you were coming, I would have taken a night off.
Eddie's
Oh my
part of the
God.
building, everybody. Eddie's really like he's a brick. He's an outlet. He's been the fabric of this club for a long time.
And
he's
Eddie has his own
disrespectful.
podcast, right?
Yeah, what's
Called
Eddie?
Eddie's Bar at
Eddie-
the Improv.
I want
Eddie's
one of
bar
those
at the Improv. I
shirts.
want one of the
That's
shirts.
dope.
You can have one.
Yeah.
I owe you one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. I can't
will
wait.
bring them up later.
I
I'm gonna
can't
let
wait.
you guys
No,
do
but
your
I
thing.
really want one of those T-shirts, man.
too.
What size
Because
are you in?
when I left home today, I realized I didn't have any more toilet paper. So
Oh, you were such
I'll
an
take an
asshole.
XXL. I'll take an XXL.
Oh, what
I'll take
size do you
XL.
wear?
I small.
No, medium. You need shirts.
X
Okay.
He's 2X.
XXXL.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys. do
All
your
right.
thing. I'm getting.
I'm
out of
sad
here.
you're leaving.
I'll bring you
Thank
back
God.
the
Can somebody
t-shirt.
help him down the steps?
Stop it. You're such an asshole.
Can somebody help him down the
Thank
steps?
you, yeah.
Make
Okay,
sure you
listen, can we just
make-
get to our
I
topics?
will be back.
Make sure you hold on to a rail.
Look at the back of my notes say Kate has no critics.
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I have notes.
But Christmas was good, and so for
Yeah.
the most part, it was good, right?
Good.
Yep.
I mean, mine's always fun. I always have a good time seeing my family, but after like 4 days, it's ready to
Oh
leave.
man, family,
That's it.
cool. You just have a limit.
It's a sober for me. It just gets me sober. I spend a week sober pretty much because nobody drinks. My mom doesn't drink. Nobody drinks in my
A
family.
week sober?
Nobody. A week.
I know you go home, you be scratching. You like, yo, y'all ain't got no
I'm like,
no
give me the
peps,
boo-
no PBRs and no shit.
Yeah. All right. So, okay, I have a list of things that we need
Why
to
did you
talk
just
about.
sound like went into like a news
I don't know
reporter
why,
mode?
because I feel like we need to get to this list. You gave me this whole list.
not a
You
list.
gave me the list.
No, it's not a list. It was just like ideas or
Ask
things that I was
Donnell.
talking about.
It says Ask Donnell.
Yeah, ask Donnell. That's the note that a producer gives to you. That's the note.
Oh, that's like the parentheses
yeah, and
part?
then because we did this in the pre-production, and we said just in case we forgot something, these were bullet points just to be able to get there.
Yeah.
And since you blew the spot up,
Did I
one
really?
of the things,
Did I blow the spot
One of the
up?
things that we wanted to get to was we talked about it. Silo. What was it in the last episode? Social
media silo.
And one of the points I was trying to make was like how sometimes reading negative comments can help you out because you might be able
That's
to
true.
address some of the things that you didn't think that were a problem.
I think it's important to read your negative comments.
And negative or positive, you always want to hit positive first. Sure. So I did on Instagram. I did a post, and I encouraged people to send me questions they would ask me, as if they were interviewing. So basically, this is the show that our followers get to host, and they get to ask the questions.
You wanted your
Oh, these
followers.
are questions,
to say- These
yeah.
are questions that you got in your DMs. You want me to ask you these? I'm gonna ask
I had
you
some
these.
other shit in my DMs too, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, I
that
believe that. Yeah, I'd rather not see all those dick pics you get in your DM. Do you get dick pics? Do you get gay guys that send you dick pics?
See, this is when white humor is at its finest.
No,
point.
I want to know.
You know what I'm saying? This is white humor. The reason why?
Oh my
white
God, you're
folks,
so racist.
This is not racist. It's the truth.
That's not
white
the-
folks don't have no problem with doing like dick jokes, dick on dick. Yo, remember that time I sucked your dick and then I woke up and I was like, whoa, what happened?
That
you
is
know?
the worst impression of a white
Okay,
comedian.
but you understand what I'm saying.
No.
The point I'm making is
I get
like,
dick pics.
but I'm not getting dick pics. That's the point I make.
Why you gotta make it about black and white?
It's Charlemagne.
Why you gotta
No,
make
but
it
I'm
like
telling
that?
you, there's a difference. The
Black
reason why
comics don't do dick jokes.
I'm not saying that. You got frat boy humor. Okay, maybe that's what I'm trying to say. Frat boy humor. Frat boy humor is like this. Yo, what do you call it when you put your balls on somebody's forehead? Teabagging. Teabag.
Oh shit!
She dated
she
white
know
guys.
about
She
that.
know about a teabag.
I've never been teabagged.
Anyway, bring it back. Stay focused.
Like, okay.
You never been teabagged.
No.
There's a different name.
On my forehead?
Yeah.
No. But I think when they dip their balls in your mouth, it's called that too, isn't it?
You're right.
Thank you.
I got. What do you call nuts on a wall?
On a wall?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Walnuts.
Oh, is that black humor? Is that
No.
a higher brow art form than dick jokes?
What do you call? What do you call? All right. What do you call nuts on your chest?
Chesticles.
What do you call? What do you call?
We're
Nuts,
really killing
what do you
it.
call nuts on your chin?
I don't know.
A dick in your mouth. Hold on, time out.
Happy holidays. That's a stocking stuffer. is what that-
Time out. All right, time out. Yo, time out. I'm so sorry, right? I'm so sorry.
That was excellent.
No, listen, Linda, listen. Linda, please listen.
Why are you calling me Linda?
You're not listening.
Who is Linda?
You don't understand how
Who is
fucking funny
Linda?
that is. You went for the oldest These Nuts joke.
Who's Linda? Why you calling me Linda?
Linda.
What does that mean?
What is your drink?
I don't know exactly. It's vodka and something.
Soda. White chicks love soda.
Is that what you got?
I got vodka and tonic.
I mean,
Why do you like? Why do
I really
why do
like
white
tequila,
chicks,
but
why do white chicks like vodka and soda
because
so
I
much?
don't want sugar. I avoid sugar because
you
I
don't
think
want a sugar unless it's sugar daddy.
I want a. I don't want a sugar daddy. I tried to do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
No.
I can't. I can't take money. Even my rich friends that want to give me money, I won't take it. One time I totaled my car. Rampage was like, "I'll get you a new car," and we're just friends. And I was like, "I can't. I just can't. I can't. I can't take it. Even if I'm fucking you, I won't take it."
Yo, you know, it's a lot of women that's listening right now talking about. I knew she was crazy.
I know. I wish
But I didn't know
could.
she was crazy.
I can't do it. I even get uncomfortable.
That's good. That's awesome.
I get uncomfortable when guys take me to expensive restaurants even. And if they do,
What expensive restaurant to you is Roy Rogers. Yo, you
Shut
still
up.
in Lee Press on Nails.
I've never been there.
You still in Lee Press on Nails for 7-Eleven. Roy Rogers is a fine date for Kate.
Honestly, I think
Fine date
yeah,
for
because
Kate.
when I was growing up, Red Lobster was like the bougiest spot.
Red Lobster
Yeah.
still is. You know, I don't
It
care
is?
what. When I say this, you'll get like in the black community. Red Lobster was like, it was where you went graduations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Football team. It was just like, oh shit, we going to Red Lobsters,
I
and
don't
you
think
thought it was
that's-
the best shit.
You think that's the black community, or you think that's just like Midwest? Because where I grew
I
up,
don't
it
know
was the same thing.
I don't know the Midwest community. There might be a lot of similarities. I don't know that.
I don't think all the black communities have Red Lobster. Like they don't have that in the city.
It's one
do
that they go to. It's one. It's
Really?
one. Like if you in the neighborhood, you got 2 Red Lobsters.
Really? No.
Yo, you out of
Wait,
town.
no.
You got 2 Red Lobsters. I know you won't agree with this, but Fran would. Fran would. Fran, because I know Fran probably been in some Red Lobster
My
parking
mom
lot.
love it.
Wherever you go, that's almost in anything. You got like 2 Red Lobsters. You got the white Red Lobster, and then you got the black Red Lobster.
For real?
What?
I wonder where my black Red Lobster was growing up. I should go there.
Wherever it is, you got the black and the white Red Lobsters. But even with your culture loving Red Lobsters, after a while you like when you start getting old, you like. Shit's not the best grade, not the best shit. But one thing that holds every community together.
Red Lobster.
No, not that. Every race.
What?
Every sexuality. That everybody can come together and gives peace. More than anything, Red Lobster, the biscuits.
The Cheddar Bay biscuits. That's
the
what's
cheddar
up.
biscuit.
That's real. That's real.
Cheddar biscuits.
Cheddar Bay
will bring countries together. I think cheddar biscuits could bring countries together.
I think that's true. You're
I'm
so
telling
right.
you, those cheddar biscuits,
So good.
and you can like, it don't matter what anybody get. You like this, man. I just want 2 of the biscuits. Those biscuits, and then they even sell like the mix, but you can't.
It's not the
you can't
same.
unless
It's
you got a
never
biscuit
same.
bacon bitch at home.
A biscuit bacon bitch.
You know,
a biscuit bacon bitch. Say that.
Some motherfuckers know how to measure all the flour in the dough. Like what's my girl that I used to have a crush on?
A biscuit bacon bitch. I want that.
Paula Deen.
You had a crush on Paula Deen?
Man, I know this sounds. I don't know if I've ever said this. Paula Deen, man, the way Paula Deen say, she just say biscuits and butter, and
Yes, your dick
it was
hard?
all. I didn't say dick hard. You
Is
said
that frat boy
You said
humor?
that. You said that in your dick hard voice too. Why
your
you
dick
changed the
hard.
tone? Yo, why'd you change the tone?
I don't know.
You said
Get
dick
your-
hard, like mine.
I don't
like
think I
your dick
did.
hard.
I don't think I did.
No,
I think you
but it
just
was just
heard
something about her voice that was very, very exciting, and she just disappeared.
Yeah, she did. Is she still around? I don't know.
She's
where she
around, but anytime you hear lathered, buttered, and smothered, it's just something about that.
I don't think of lathered with biscuits. That's soap. That's like shower.
Lather that
lather.
butter all on it.
All I know is I just love people that get excited about chain restaurants. Like my gay uncle, I took him out for his birthday. I said, in LA, anywhere you want to go, I'll buy you dinner. He said TGI Fridays.
Right.
I was like, where the fuck is that? They don't even have those here. We had to drive way out in the valley to go
I
there.
know, but it's just something like those chain restaurants. they represent something to people.
And I like that. Like people that still fuck
you
with
like
that.
7-Eleven coffee, so that's not easy.
I just like simple shit, and I get uncomfortable if I don't know what things mean on the menu. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I got a friend like that. So you want them people like just like this, like the chicken.
Yeah, I really am.
Whatever it is,
You
it's
get
like
nervous.
the chicken. You get nervous. No, but I don't. With me, and I eat out a lot. I think food is just. It's like adventure, you know what I mean, and taking chances.
But like me and you, when we were in DC, you took me to like 2 of the coolest spots I've been to.
But one of it was Nando's.
But that's my point. They were both like low key chill. In fact, that one like side of the road joint where you had to walk up and order the chicken.
Oh, the chicken sandwich.
Yeah, it was like a drive up, walk in.
But that was like that's just
cash
classic to
only.
that area.
That's what I mean though. But like that to me is way more fun than going to some like fancy.
No, I like
bullshit.
some fancy. I like some shit I can't pronounce every once in a while.
You know what I hate? When someone tricks you and you go to a place and you think it's good and then it's vegan. Have you ever had that happen?
That's like being disrespectful to vegans.
I know, but I can't help it. There's a restaurant up the street from here that's supposed to be so good. And someone took me there, and I ordered ceviche, and it was vegan ceviche.
I don't want I don't want to disrespect the vegans.
Okay, you
They drug
you
me.
be nice
No,
about
I'm
the
just
vegan.
saying. Like, I mean, I used to talk a lot of shit
They
about
get
them.
Mad.
They
Those vegans
fucking
get mad.
serious.
Yeah, but you know what sucks? The vegans get mad.
They be
but-
looking for everything to criticize you about. And he has plastic straws.
Yeah, they.
All kind of shit.
Oh yeah, but they threaten you. But they threaten you with names like Colonel Cucumber and shit. Like they don't
Yeah,
even
but
have-
Rizzo was
He's
is
a vegan?
yeah, and I got attacked by the vegan community. I don't
All
want
right, yay vegans. All right, let's do
that. I
this.
don't want that problem. Like, I'm not scared of a vegan. I ain't never seen a vegan over 110 pounds.
I'm not mad at vegans.
They be talking all that tough vegan shit. Like,
Right?
if you don't get the fuck out my face, you
Although
know they
Nate,
say
Nate Diaz is a vegan.
what?
Nate Diaz, vegan.
Oh, I thought you said Joey Diaz.
No.
I'm like, what is that
no.
nigga eating trees?
Nate Diaz, he's a fighter. He's a badass.
No,
UFC
I'm just joking. I love you, Joey Diaz. But I'm saying the thought of Joey Diaz being a vegan, I'm like, this mother eating trees.
He's not a vegan. All
I
right.
love Joey.
Listen, I gotta ask you some of these questions. There's actually some good questions on
So
here.
some people ask questions, like going back, recapping. I'm not recapping, going back.
Yeah.
Which basically we asked the people on social media, follow it, like or subscribe or whatever, what questions would they want to ask, and here's some of them.
And these are good. This is actually an interesting question. I never thought to ask you, but this is kind of more serious. But all right, I'll just read you what this guy said. He said, "Love the podcast, brother. Been following you since Chappelle show. You and Charlie Murphy, God rest his soul. I was wondering, how did being on Chappelle show change you? I mean, you saw the way you saw things in the comedy business. How did Dave leaving the show, the way he did, affect you on a personal level?" Let's just start there. There's a long ass question. But
How did the show affect me?
yeah, how did it affect you? And I think Dave leaving the show is actually really interesting. It even affected me, and I wasn't on the show, so I'm curious what you have to say.
Well, it affected me when Dave left the show because the show was so popular that the show was really, really popular. And at the same time, Charlie Murphy was popular and Bill Burr was popular. And we were doing a tour called the I'm Rich Bitch Tour. You know, the tour was called
Yeah.
Rich Bitch Tour, but we couldn't do it. We had to come off a tour because we were in production for the 3rd season of the show. So when Dave, when he actually went to Africa, it felt good to us because like, oh shit, he's gone. We don't know how long he's gonna be gone, but now we can go out and make some money on the road.
Oh, so it was a good thing.
Yo, it was a great
You were
thing.
like, thank you.
It was a great thing. We was like, fuck that. Let's just take it to the road. But and even when he left, and even when he came back, but not came back. It was like, for me, it was never, and I've probably talked about this on podcasts before, but it was never no hard feelings. You know, I was never upset. I was never like, motherfucker, we were supposed to get that money, because I felt like up until the point where he left, the show gave me a platform for people to see what I've been doing for years, you know? So it was just like, man, I was thankful for it, grateful for it. It was a dope-ass show, but, you know, you keep it moving. Again, I've shared this story on a million platforms, but never my platform. So that's why I was, you know, had no problem answering that.
But also, I feel like you're a real friend. And like, you know, you showed me and you put it on the birthday episode, the toast that Dave did for you for your birthday. But I mean, like, one thing he said that stuck out to me is that you still called him and you guys were still boys
Yeah.
after he left. And
I still was pitching skits.
that That's why.
Yo, I was like
shoot
this, yo.
shit.
I was like, yeah, man, I know you ain't gonna do the show anymore, but like, yo, I know what we could do. This how you could come back, right? We could do it.
Like he needs your idea for a comeback.
Yeah, I'm like this, but I had a great comeback. I was gonna be like, yeah, it was gonna be Goodfellas, and then you was gonna get in the trunk, and all of a sudden, pow, it's me, bitches. I had like 5 joints, but when he left, it was just like, I was happy he was cool and happy that you know that he gave me a shot for people to see. A lot of I've built a fan base over years, but a lot of it I can contribute to the platform of Chappelle Show, and that was through Dave and Neil.
But that is a testimony to you too as a person, because I mean, I've said so many times that if you want to find out who your true friends are in this business, you leave for a minute.
Oh yeah.
And your true friends call you. Like, I'll bet there's lots of people that never hit him up because they thought he was gone. You know? And like, that's what's great about you. Even though I don't say nice things about you often.
I know, and that's almost like you like it was printed. That was the one thing. All the fucked up things about you, but the one thing that's great about you is that's it, Donnell. Nothing else.
You're a good friend. You are a good friend. And you're very positive.
Thank
So you're welcome. Anyway, all right. Well, that was the only question you got. So I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right, you got.
You an asshole, man. You're an asshole. That's the only question you got. Yeah. So, how long have you been knowing Kate? Is like the next question.
The better ones you actually texted to me. This is one that's interesting. Who is the hardest comedian you ever had to follow?
The hardest comedian. God damn, it's hard for me to gauge it because I really feel like I can follow anybody, not on like being cocky or anything, but just being able to
What about
shift
at the beginning? Was there ever somebody when you were
Nah,
newer?
because at the beginning I was always excited about. I always wanted to go behind the toughest motherfuckers.
From jump.
Yo,
Not me, man.
Listen,
I used to be terrified.
No, let me tell you something. I used to get so excited. I used to go Comedy Connection to Greenbelt. I used to go there and there'd be like 24 comedians on the list. And I used to think they would save me the headline. They just kept bumping me and bumping me. I was like, oh shit, god damn.
At the beginning, you thought that?
At the beginning,
That's
and
funny.
all I wanted to do was rip behind the baddest motherfucker.
Yeah.
I remember, and then when I was in D.C., they was like this. They kept giving challenges. Oh yeah, you know, they put you through a system. He's funny, but he only got 2 minutes. Or then you get 3 minutes. Or he don't have 5 minutes. Then he cursed. Then you don't curse. You know what I mean? It's always a test. So he can do this, but he can't do this, but he's gonna do this. And then they used to hit all that shit. And one day, Pop Evers, he was like, "Yeah, we gonna put you behind Teddy Carpenter." And I was like, "Man, fuck Teddy Carpenter." And at the time, Teddy Carpenter was an animal on stage.
Yeah.
He was of the Def Jam era.
Uh-huh.
And when he go in the room, people used to like, "Oh shit." You know,
They
as
wanna
one
watch
person,
it. Yeah.
they're like this.
The
Oh, shit.
comics even come in.
Yeah,
Like,
you
what's he
like,
gonna
oh
do?
shit, he about to rip this shit. And Teddy Carpenter went up there, and he did what Teddy Carpenter does. He went up there and ripped it, and I came behind it and re-ripped it.
Really? Damn.
I always felt like those moments, and a lot of people are afraid of them. Those are the moments that, you know, those are the moments where you're like, all right, what's the next level? Those are the moments that you separate yourself from everything and everybody else.
I agree. That's also when you change, I think, too, though, because I remember when that stopped being scary to me. But at the beginning, dude, I was so scared. Like, the first 3 times I went up at Real Clubs was Dave Chappelle, Michael Richards, which was, like, my first show ever. Michael Richards went up for me, and then Ron White. And I remember Ron was the hardest. And Ron,
I came behind, I came behind Ron White in Atlanta.
Oof.
At the Tabernacle.
He is so
And
funny,
it was just
man.
like, he is so dope. And I watched him as a fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, I watched him, I'm like, God damn, this is this audience like a motherfucker. I'm like, this is a home run. They be doing like white different cackles and noises and shit, like the black version of Hootie Hoo. But he was just in his element, man. It was like a lot of people that looked like him in the audience.
Hilarious.
But he was funny, and
He's
we hung
so
out that
good.
night. And I came behind, and I did my thing.
Oh, you know the scariest time? I won't answer another one because these are your questions. But the scariest time for me, because you know when you're hosting, the hardest part is if you have to kill time between 2 killers and you're a new host. And one time at the Comedy Store, I had to kill time between Joe Rogan and Louis C.K. Like, Louis popped in, Joe was running late, and it was like my first
But
year.
those are I'm telling you, when you
That
talk
is
about
the moment, though, that makes you stronger or you cave. Like, you got no choice.
If you talk about comedy and like when you first start the levels of it, start from an MC to a feature to a headliner, there's only certain times where you're gonna have to have a defining moment.
Yeah, that's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? Like you said, like, you know, like as a host, but that's when you're recognized.
It's true.
When it's like this, oh shit, we already know she just did all her heat. You know, like,
Now what?
Yo, but yo, we need 20 more minutes.
Yeah.
She already busted her nut. And what is she gonna do now? And you scrambling like, oh shit, and you're looking for that person, but then you find a place, you get in the groove, and then you feel like you can do it, you can go all day.
Yeah, it's true. Those are the moments, man. This is another one. I'm going to read this to you because this is long as shit, but... Oh, this guy said, talk about Tekashi69 possibly getting out tomorrow, and where can I buy one of those phone stands?
Well, if Tekashi69, this might have been old information, but if I was talking about if Tekashi69, and now this may be dated when it comes out.
Yeah, he might be out.
But if Tekashi69 is free and he's out of jail, the first thing he's going to do is go past the Breakfast Club and ask Charlamagne the God to suck his dick.
What? Can you explain that to the people like me that have no fucking idea what you're talking about?
Yo, okay. All right, I know that sounds crazy.
All I know about this whole Tekashi69 story is that he snitched on people.
No, he snitched on people.
That's all I know.
Okay, that's what you know. He snitched on people.
Yeah.
And Charlamagne the God wasn't a huge fan of Tekashi69.
Oh.
And he even told him, he said, a year from now, you're going to either be dead or in jail. He didn't die, but he was in jail. So Charlamagne felt like he was like, I told y'all. And then when Tekashi got locked up, Charlamagne was like, I told y'all. And then Charlamagne went on another one of his podcasts and said, if Tekashi69 beat that charge, he said, I would suck his dick.
He really said that?
Yo, he said that.
And then he's going to be like, is that all you?
Yo, I don't know. But listen, he said that. He said, if it didn't, I was, you know what I'm saying? And he said it.
You're sure about this? He definitely said,
I got the audio.
I'm going to suck his dick.
You want to hear the clip?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Get the clip.
Dex is still alive.
Don't do it.
Okay?
Not worth it.
If Tekashi69,
Guys.
if Tekashi69 beats this case, I'll suck his dick. He don't even have to ask me.
Shit. Oh my God.
Did he or did he not say?
Yes.
He said it. He said it as clear as you can say it. And here's the part that fucked me up about it. He did not say no homo or pause before or after it.
Now I want him to get out.
I want him to get out. Yo, you want him to get out so
I
he
hope
had to
he's
suck.
out. Yeah.
Yo, like I
watched that.
I don't know what they do in the streets. In your streets.
My streets.
In my streets.
In the neighborhoods, we call it.
In the neighborhoods. But in the streets, a bet is a goddamn bet. So I don't know how it fared out.
Man.
I don't know that.
I want to see some dick sucking. Ooh, I would watch that.
What the fuck? Did you say you want to see some what?
Dick sucking. What do you think I said?
Neck. No, you see? You don't care who it is.
I want to see that neck.
Nah, I'm saying, I'm going to pass on that, but I'm saying if you got to pay up, you know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate. Wait a minute.
I want to watch
Tank.
that.
Oh, you didn't, I don't know if you know this, but Tank, Tank.
What's the Tank story?
Tank, the R&B singer.
Yeah.
He was on another popular podcast where he was talking about sexuality. I don't know exactly how it goes, but the gist of the story was he said that if a man sucked dick like twice, doesn't mean he's gay. He just was curious and he decided something he didn't want to do.
Bi-curious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
what
where
do
I'm
you
from,
think?
bi-curious, all of them is the same gays.
Me too, actually. I think that if you suck dick as a man, you're
God damn,
gay.
it seems so graphic.
But
he was saying like one day if you was all lit.
Why is it more
basically,
graphic when I say suck dick than if you say suck dick?
I don't know.
Neck.
It is.
If a dude get neck, here's my thing. If you get your what? Wait, if you get your dick sucked by another dude,
that's
is
not
that
the conversation.
Gay?
Say that to that camera. Say that to talk to Charlamagne. Talk
Okay,
to them. Don't look me in my eyes.
No, I want to know.
Right
Okay,
there.
if you get your dick sucked by another dude, is that gay? Or if you suck dick, that's gay. But if you just get your dick sucked, is that?
Don't look at me. Look in the motherfucking camera, nigga. That's not my question.
It feels too porno to look at that.
No, look at that camera. Like you never had this scenario. Like you never had this. All right, back to one.
I feel uncomfortable with it.
All right, back to one.
If a guy.
Wait a minute, let's do it. Back to one and What's the name of this scene?
Just stop.
No, this is a Charlemagne scene. Charlemagne question on one. Everybody quiet on the set. Quiet. Come on, get in. Come on, man.
Okay.
You're an actor. Let people know you're. Put the
Donnell,
drink down.
Just let me ask
Put the fucking drink down. All right. Neck. Roll sound. Quiet. Neck and neck.
Okay.
Sounds right. Do I have to clap her in? No. Yeah.
You gotta say sound.
Clap it in.
Sounds rolling. Quiet, people. Hold the work. And action.
Okay, Charlemagne, if a dude sucks your dick, does that make you gay? If you don't suck any dick. That's it.
Got it. Nice.
All right.
But for real, if a guy sucks your dick, that doesn't mean you're
Why
gay,
don't
right?
keep looking at anything
Just
you got to do with
answer.
somebody
Just
blowing
answer.
another dude? Look at
Just
that
answer.
camera, man.
Fine.
I'm not beefing with the LPKT,
Whatever.
EFGs or whatever. I'm just saying
EMGs?
I don't want to promote it.
There's no EMGs.
I want to promote it. LBCDEFG
L-
HIJK
That's disrespectful to the LGBTQ.
No disrespect to the LBGQ.
We love all of them. But anyway, all right, well, I forgot what we were even talking about with all this dick sucking nonsense.
No, that was a conversation
He's
that you
gonna,
started.
the Tekashi69 guy is going to suck.
Yeah,
Charlemagne.
but here's the thing: if that's what that's going to be his priority. That's going to be the first ultimate troll. He'll go on Power 105 The Breakfast Club live.
Oh, here it is.
And he had to do it live.
Tank calls out Charlemagne over Tekashi69 fellatio remarks.
Oh, no, he getting back at him? What did he say?
He said Tank visited this podcast and said
Yes.
just because a man performs oral sex on another man twice,
2 times,
doesn't
like
mean
2
he's
dick
gay.
minimum.
So,
Everybody
yeah,
knows
2
that.
dick minimum. After
Right.
twice, though, then
Right, twice.
You know.
Like first one not gonna give you psychological damage.
I don't
so
know.
how many? How does
I think he's right. I mean, maybe it means you're curious. Like if I
My
go
question is, what was Tank's response to Charlemagne's?
No, Tank just said, hey, at CTHA God, just don't do it twice. That's all he said. Just don't do it twice.
Oh
Pleading
shit!
Yeah,
he probably passed that 2 limit. I'm pretty sure. of it.
All I know is I think it's kind of true because if you go down on a girl and you don't like it, you are curious.
Yeah, but that's more accepted.
Yeah, it is. But
Yeah.
why shouldn't it be accepted for men
Well,
to try
nobody's
it
gonna
out?
answer for that. No, ain't no. That's not what you do. But y'all can.
I'll bet
y'all can lickety split.
What percentage of men do you think have
Yeah.
licked another man's dick one time?
These questions
Just
aren't for
licked.
me. Ask that to
Why
Charlemagne
can't I
again.
ask you?
Look at the camera.
Just guessing.
Back to 1.
No.
Back to 1.
What percentage of men do you think have licked another man's dick? Tank, Charlemagne.
That's for both of y'all.
That means
Everyone
Tank's
answer.
done it for sure.
I don't know.
At least once. I don't know.
I don't know. But
Anyway, all right, we're moving on. Because that was the whole thing, right? You have
Yeah.
no, that's your whole answer to the 6ix9ine thing.
No, the
Tekashi
6ix9ine thing. The
6ix9ine
thing is, first off, I mean that would be very like a lot of people would like to see that happen just because they just want to shit on Charlemagne, and a bet is supposed to be a bet. But the more interesting thing, if he's free or not, and I predicted this, is that in 2020, Tekashi69 would be the biggest hip hop artist of the whole
Really?
2020.
You think that?
100%.
Huh.
100%. And the reason why, and I say this on other platforms, is because everybody's talking about the street code and the fact that he snitched on a lot of people.
Yeah.
George Perez was talking about it. Like, he
It's
was
not
so
cool.
angry. And I know you don't understand why George is so upset.
No, I do understand. I don't think Martha Stewart didn't snitch. She went to jail.
Yeah, but he snitched on a lot of people. But the thing is, the people that really like Tekashi, whatever, they're not people that live by the street code. Like, his fan base aren't real niggas, aren't thugs, aren't like his fan base not real killers like that.
So
And I said
that's
this
why
before.
you think he'll be big? Because
Yeah, I think
he
it'll
has
be
a
big
lot
because
of...
he has those people that can really connect with the troll aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? He's a young
Interesting.
kid that's on that whole that TikTok shit, the social media shit. You can create a star. You can control your way
That's true.
into a career.
That's
so those
true.
people support him, and then it'll be something like he wouldn't even have to. I don't think he had to perform. He could just be on his phone and if he come out with some shit, and whether you know it or not, some of the biggest producers, I guarantee you, will work with him.
What do you think about
Because
him, though?
he's still a brand and a name.
I'm really curious about this, though, because I don't know his music. Like, what do you think about him as an artist? Like, do you actually like his music?
I mean, I like it's not my thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is I see how his music move the youth. They get excited about it.
Yeah.
They get excited about it. They was excited about the image that he portrayed. And as much as he says in court now that that's not who he was, that's the image, but that just shows you how easily you can trick and manipulate people.
I mean, that's like we were talking before the podcast about. Oh shit! That
Red
thing's about to Red Fox about to fall off the wall.
Keep
that
talking.
shit.
Ask Charlamagne another dick question.
No more dick. No. This is separate. But we were talking before the podcast about separating artists from scandal, like Michael Jackson. Like I still listen to Michael Jackson. Like
why would Michael Jackson got to be always the go-to? He's like the go-to guy when it comes to that.
That's who came up because we
literally and figuratively speaking. But go ahead.
No, but I mean, like we were talking about the Harvey Weinstein thing. Like you asked, would you still work with Harvey Weinstein? Like I mean, I think that you can separate someone's body of work from what kind of person they are.
But that question that I asked you was the same question that TMZ asked me.
I know.
You know what I mean, this was when it was hot off the press. This was like 2 years ago.
They asked you, do you think women will still work with him?
Yeah, and then what they tried to make it seem like I said that it was they tried to make it seem like I said it was the woman's fault, and that's not what I said.
That's not how it came off to me.
No, well, that was a full story, and my point was, Hollywood is a very seedy, crazy, dark place.
Yeah.
And if you in this business, you have to have a certain type of mental strength.
Yeah.
And if you don't. That's just that Red Fox is trying to tell me to shut up. We'll get it later. But if you don't, it'll take control of you. And I also said that it's important. The best thing about the Me Too movement, everything, it shook a lot of men up. It shook some men up that were possibly like some evil shit. It shook them up and make motherfuckers think different and cut down a lot of bullshit, you know?
It made guys think twice, but it's weird though. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to get into a whole Me Too conversation, but for me, the Me Too.
I got time for the whole Me Too conversation.
The Me
because
Too.
the question was, like,
would you still work with Harvey Weinstein?
And will it like should like something
I would,
people
now.
Yeah, you would work with him in the 60s and
No,
70s.
no.
You'd have worked, dude.
No. But I'm not scared to work with guys like that because I will just tell them no. But I will also tell you I've definitely lost a lot of work telling dudes no.
Right.
Like 100% I have lost work. I've lost meetings. But now Harvey Weinstein, people will be watching him real close. So now is a safe time to work with him.
It's a safe time, but not only that, but I'll continue to say that even though he's lost his company and everything, he still has his influence. And like the point I was making, like it's still nothing for Harvey. You see how like his company is bailing him out with whatever he's trying to pitch to these women in regard to a civil suit.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he's not paying out of pocket right now.
He's not paying out of pocket. So, you know, the United we stand when it comes to that. But I still think no matter what happens to him, that he will still have an influence in Hollywood.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I'm curious. I don't know. If he gets found guilty in criminal court on the rape charges, I'm not sure what'll happen. But
yeah, but I'm just telling you, he'll still be able to pick up the phone and he'll still be able to influence
he still has
decisions.
people on his side, and there's definitely still guys behind him.
Because they'll respect the fact that that's what they'll respect, that he was good at what he did. But
he was good at what he did.
And when you said that earlier, I was like this, why don't black entertainers get that same level of respect? You know what I'm saying? Like as hideous and evil as you think R. Kelly was.
I still listen to R. Kelly, and I heard him the other day.
You're a different breed. You
I
ain't
heard
got
him
a
at
truck
a club
stops.
the other night, though.
You ain't got a truck stops. That's where they play R. Kelly.
But wait, I feel bad listening to R. Kelly sometimes, but you know, I dated a guy that got Me Too'd, and I even still listen to his music because he's so brilliant. It's like
you dated a guy that got Me Too'd?
Yeah.
He got Me Too?
My ex, yeah.
Like the Terry
Me Too'd
Crews
hard.
shit.
Like his shit got all canceled. Like this guy I dated, he had 3 albums canceled. He lost a Fender guitar. I mean,
because he wouldn't let them give him neck.
No, this guy he had a New York Times story written about him. Like 8 women called him out for abuse and stuff, and his label canceled his album. And it's like a Grammy winning. This is like a huge guy. And as much as I was personally hurt by this person, and I even made a statement about it, but I still am a fan of him as a musician,
Right.
I still want to hear his next album. Like, so it's just I can separate the two things. But some
Oh,
people,
I know I can separate it. Motherfuckers trying to get me to get rid of my R. Kelly shit. I was like, you can forget about that shit.
I know, but I also
I'm
feel
like,
a little
nope,
guilty. But do you
not
feel
TP
guilty?
too. I don't feel guilty on R. Kelly shit.
Do you feel guilty supporting them because when you listen to them,
No,
they
I'm not
make
gonna
money?
buy no new shit. But I will
Listen to
man,
their old shit, but they
come
still
on.
make money on that too.
My gay brother told me when R. Kelly got accused of everything, he said, I don't like the shit he was doing or what they say he did. He said, but I would never stop
His music's
stepping
so
in the
good.
name of love. and listen, I'm telling you the truth. And my son runs around the house and he's like, because my song is, my mind's telling me no.
That's your ringtone on my
But
phone.
Oh
Dude,
my
wait,
God.
hold on. You gotta call me. That's your
Wait a
ringtone.
minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. You didn't do that to me.
Of course I
Hold
did.
on,
Are
hold
you
on, hold on.
kidding?
Let me see, let me see.
Wait, watch what you call
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you kidding me?
No, you gotta call
I'm
me.
about to get beat down.
Sometimes you call me in the middle of a conversation that song
Hold on.
starts playing. I feel bad. That's done out. Len, look at your little photo. It's you flicking off the camera. You see that?
Yo, that's so wrong. Yo, turn that shit off, bitch. Turn that shit off, bitch. Turn that shit off, bitch. Yo, my son remix, he says, my mommy's telling me no, but my daddy. Yo, change my ringtone, nigga.
Hell no.
Yo,
That's you
change
all
my
day.
cut. It's
Never.
over. Change my ringtone. I'm
Nope.
going to jail
Not
fucking
doing
with you.
it. Not doing
Change
it.
my ringtone.
I will not change it.
Cut it.
If I change it, I'm changing it to like something real disrespectful.
Yo.
What's worse?
That's over, man. Turn it off. God.